Hallo und herzlich willkommen zum letzten Spiel der regulären Saison, zum letzten Spiel vor den Playoffs, und das ist auch gleichzeitig noch ein Lokalderby. Es geht gegen die LA Lakers, und ob wir die Saison mit einer grandiosen Siegesserie beenden können, das seht ihr jetzt in der ersten Hälfte. Ich wünsche euch ganz viel Spaß dabei. Noch kurz der Hinweis: Nach der Folge morgen gehen wir in den Playoff-Modus über. Dann ändert sich die Sendezeit von Let's Play NBA 2K18 bei uns. Dann läuft sie nicht mehr täglich um 18 Uhr, sondern nur noch mittwochs und samstags um 20 Uhr. Nur, dass ihr da Bescheid wisst und euch nicht wundert. Und jetzt wünsche ich euch wirklich ganz viel Spaß bei der ersten Hälfte des Spiels.
Joining us in the 2K TV lounge, we have Robbie, which means it's time to talk some My Team.
Let's do it.
Let's jump in with the basics. You get into My Team, what's the first thing that our viewers need to do?
You're going to start with warm-up challenges. Those are the easiest ways to just hop into the game after you open your starter pack. You can see that I've completed the first one here, but complete 5, you get a nice little reward. You get a gold player right away, and it gets you on your road to earning some better players and doing some better things in the game.
And helps you get the swing of things in the process.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're wrapping up the NBA regular season in style here on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers, with a win here today, they'll stake a claim to the second best record in the NBA. That tells you all you need to know about the year they're having. And the final dance, regular season coming to a close tonight. Kenny, for those teams making the postseason, what would they need to do to get into that playoff mindset?
Preparation for a higher level. So that means kind of, what I used to do is I used to go to like these yoga Zen classes, and I just sit, and I just,
yama, 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 yama.
And then the preparation mentally will get you there.
And for lower level seeds, some are just happy to be there. But for top seeds, this is where the real season begins. Yama, 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 yama.
Let's send it to
yama, yama, yama,
Kevin
yama.
Harlan.
Yama, 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 yama.
Ach, was war das für eine Saison? Weit über 60 Siege und ich kämpfe immer noch um die Top-Position, um den Rookie of the Year. Jetzt kommt das letzte Spiel der Saison. Kann ich noch einmal die Leistung zeigen, die ich vor allem in der zweiten Hälfte der Saison gezeigt habe? Ich weiß es nicht, aber ich muss es tun. Auf geht's.
Coming at you from the Staples Center in beautiful downtown Los Angeles as the Clippers prepare to take the floor. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the New Orleans Pelicans. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
Yeah, and fortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
No, but I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, the good news keeps coming in for DJ, this time in the shoe department. He's landed a signature shoe deal, something that's almost unheard of for an undrafted player. But DJ is a name and a face that is marketable. And you can expect to see billboards and commercials from him in the near future. Guys?
Thank you, David. Still hammering out the details on the Air Harlands, but I'll make sure you get a box of them when they hit the streets, Greg. And as we know, this is the final day of the regular season, Chris. A lot of make or break situations for teams on the bubble. How much fun is it playing in these types of games?
I'll tell you, twice in my career, I've been in a situation where we had to play in the playoffs in the last game of the season. One time we won it in Washington, one time we lost it. So it's a lot of excitement, Kevin. There's a lot of heartbreak as well. So there's two sides of that coin, but it's always exciting the last day.
I bet. Isn't it hard to believe that a season after 81 games can come down to the 82nd game after all that travel, all those practices, and all those games?
It's crazy, and coaches love it because that's when they can reiterate. I told you, it's about the little things. If you had done different game 3, we wouldn't be in this position.
I bet they do.
Oh, yeah, they love that.
And now the Lakers starting group. The big men are Nance and Lopez. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Dang in at the 3. And here are the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Down low. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Lakers on D, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And how about the points they put up? I mean, they were aggressive. In fact, at times overwhelming.
Well, think about this. They were extremely versatile in their approach, taking what the defense allowed.
First quarter, just over a minute played. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And how about the vertical of Jordan, easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Now, here's Clarkson. 23 points for him the last game against Houston.
Well, Kevin, on top of that, with the defense trying to take shot opportunities away from him, he finds a way to get himself to the line. Some tough D in the paint, getting between him and the bucket and stopping the easy
dish. Griffin inside, covered by Nance. DJ dishes to Jordan. Griffin a screen on Lopez. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Griffin kicks to DJ. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Kept alive. Here's Clarkson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The thing about Clarkson, he really plays with an edge, especially once he gets it up inside.
Molinari passes to Griffin. Shoots the 3. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes. But guys, the defense knows he has this ability, correct? Yet no one thinks to put a body on him? Incredible.
Here's Dang after the Clippers pick up 2. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it up. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Dang. And And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Caldwell Pope.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gallinari outside. Pass to DJ. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
Now, DJ is capable of seeking these outside shots. D can't let him get into a comfort zone from beyond the arc.
They've been looking at a sink offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Clippers leading by 5. Rivers gets a wide open look. They get it back. Griffin lays it in without an inch of room around him. Griffin's got his second bucket.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And how about the 46th pick back in the 14 draft? Jordan Clarkson has certainly exceeded expectations thus far in his career. An athletic combo guard, he's really succeeded playing at both the 1 and 2.
Throw good. Clarkson. And Greg, Jordan Clarkson, he has an offensive game, doesn't he?
He's able to shoot with range, and he can attack off the bounce as well. I think that enables him to kind of play on or off the ball. And I think he has a chance to be a really good two-way player in our league.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the second round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
DJ kicks to Rivers. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. An emphatic LU jam.
Yet another way Griffin beats you. Great body control going up over the top.
Lakers trail by 7. Clarkson dishes to Nance. Caldwell Pope up top, over Rivers. Here's Nance. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Feeds it to DJ. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, and it's the long arms of Jordan, staying active on the boards for these high-percentage putbacks.
Here's Clarkson. Lopez a screen. Caldwell Pope left side. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
I mean, the truth is, if you play long enough, sometimes you're going to have a bad quarter, even a bad game. I doubt that this shakes his confidence.
And the Clippers are known as a high-wire act, and rightfully so with their stars. This team is also one that can at times lock it down defensively. I don't think they get enough credit for what they do on that side of the ball.
Now, gentlemen, truth shots. Roof shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. The Clippers not a team known for their defense, but quite often the last few years, it's been the deciding factor for them in games.
Yeah, and I think it starts with the pressure they place on ball handlers. They can throw double teams or pick up far out from the hoop. They've got shot blocking inside to erase mistakes as well.
He hits both from the stripe.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. You look back on the last 5 off seasons or so, Chris, and there are usually huge names that change teams. LeBron, Durant, the first names that come to mind. As you went through the free agency process, how much of an influence did your agent or any sponsorships play in your role in that decision in picking your new team?
Yeah, I think every relationship with the player and their agent is different. For me, I wanted to go back to a place that I felt that was loyal to me. I wanted to go back to Sacramento because there had never been a small market team. I felt a really small market team that won a championship. And I saw Karl Malone try for all of those years. I saw Stockton try for all those years. Reggie try for all those years. And so I really wanted to be one of the first to kind of bring that back to the city. So my agent, my shoe company, no one could have said anything to take me away from that. That was a personal mission that I want, and I knew what I was dealing with at that time. But I think for other guys it's different. Some guys, you know, want more commercials. They like to be in a bigger market. Some guys don't want that, and they're happy at staying under the radar like a Tim Duncan as long as he's winning. So I think for every guy is different, and I really believe that you have to make that decision for yourself and your family first, because if you do that, then the fans wherever you go will be much happier because you want to be there. You're not just buying time there.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Here's Griffin. Second chance shot. That shot missing. Good D by Lopez.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Dang. Gets it to fall from the right block. Dang's got his first 2 points of the night.
Excellent setup by Clarkson. I mean, hits his teammate where he could do something with it.
Passes it to DJ. Traps in the tray.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. No coverage that time.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Gallinari kicks to DJ. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Fires the three. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. 9 points for DJ.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Clarkson kicks to Caldwell Pope. He feeds it to Dang. Lopez sets a screen for Dang. 6 on the shot clock. And that one drops. Dang's got his second bucket of the night. Los Angeles leading by 8. And the pass to DJ. From outside, off the mark.
He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held them back as a unit.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Nance. Dishes to Clarkson. Nance a screen. Here's Lopez. That one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Lopez a screen. Rivers against Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to Lopez. Over Jordan. Lopez with another miss.
Well, he hasn't been very precise at all.
From past the arc. And it's DJ missing. Lakers trail by 10. Caldwell Pope passes to Nance. And it's Lopez at the elbow. And there's the feed to Clarkson. And the Lakers with another miss.
He finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc. He still can't cash in on it.
And a wide open look for DJ. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That'll be his second foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Rivers. Los Angeles calls timeout. And Chris, in your playing days, you had to deal with media answering questions. Now you're on the other side of that. You're asking the question. What was your view of the media then, and has that changed at all?
My view of the media then was watch what you say, because they would take the smallest soundbite and turn it into the title of the article, and if you don't read the article, you will not see that it had anything to do with what was written. So always be cautious. And of course, they're good members of the media, but you can always get gotten. I still feel the same way, that you just need to be honest, respect the process, but make sure that you understand that the interviewer is doing their job, and it would be a great notch in their belt to use one of your quotes as a gotcha moment. And so I just think you just have to be careful to make sure that you're prepared for the interview. But no, it hasn't changed, and hopefully, Kev, like yourself, I can bring some levity to it and some honesty to it and have some fun, because at the end of the day, I'm a fan of all these guys. I know how hard they had to work to get to this moment. I know the ups and the downs of it. I've experienced the highs and the lows, and so I'm really just kind of going through it with them, as opposed to trying to prove any points or have a dog in any race. So no, my opinion of the media has changed. There's a lot of good people, but you got to just respect the process.
But I like what you said, Chris. You've always been honest, and that's kind of been your label. You've been very honest with your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, it's easier just to do that, especially when I'm passionate about something. I definitely try to
make
be
stuff
honest
up.
about it. Yeah, just make some stuff up. Yeah.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Well, I love how they've done it. They built this huge lead with points in the paint, dominating physically.
Here's Kuzma, following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. A dish now to Randall. Back to Ennis. Tries a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Ennis. With the second effort. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got 12 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now Ennis. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And stolen by DJ. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's good on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 16.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Pass to Kuzma. It's Ingram on the wing. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And getting a perspective on the offensive tendencies here since the All-Star break, we've got a breakdown showing the average three-point attempts versus two-point shot attempts per game since the midway point of the season for Los Angeles.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. DeAndre Jordan, number 1.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
DJ dishes to Hero. Kicks it to DJ. Jordan with a screen on Randall. And DJ with the basket on the assist by Williams. 14 points for DJ.
He's taking over the game. Their lead's going to get even bigger if he keeps this up.
Picked by Randall. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Kuzma. He kicks it to Ennis. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. And the Lakers with another miss.
Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
And it goes down 2 points. 16 points for DJ.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Picked by Randall. Pass to Hart. Shot to stop the run, and the shot goes down. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. DJ kicks to Jordan. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Randall with a screen for Ennis. Now the pass to Kuzma. Now here's Ingram. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
A hand right in his face on the layup. Excellent defense that time in the paint.
Wells kicks to DJ. There's the three. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pick by Randall. They set the pick. Ingram with it. Shoots over Wells. Offline with the baseline jumper. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly. And a chance to hear from DeAndre Jordan, who talks about the inspiration he drew from head coach Doc Rivers.
Doc told me, you know, you should be Defensive Player of the Year, not just for one time, but for multiple years. And I could tell that he wasn't trying to hype me up or just telling me that because I was his player. He really meant it. Once you have that confidence from somebody like that, you can only play well.
And you gotta love how the passion to play defense burns in DeAndre, and how Doc has stoked that fire with desire and inspiration. I mean, I have to believe we're going to see that confidence proven to be right.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers, guys.
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
Oh, yeah, this is how they squeezed out extra possessions and captured the early lead.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ennis out there with Hart. Then it's Randall. Then it's Ingram. And it's Kuzma in at the 4 slot.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
Here's Williams. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Here's Harrell. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Ennis. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And that one drops for him.
And for taller players, the mid-range shot will be there. Ingram well served to knock it down.
And Beverly kicks to Wells. Harrell setting the pick for Wells. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, that's giving him too much space from mid-range. It doesn't hurt him there, but they can't keep doing that.
Pick by Randall. There's a good screen. Kuzma passes to Ingram over Williams. Again, Los Angeles.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Feeds to Wells. Dishes it to Williams. Harrell setting the pick for Williams. The 3. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles. Harrell dishes to Williams. Pick by Harrell. Williams kicks to Reed. Pick by Harrell. Here's Beverly. Kuzma pulls it in.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
Here's Hart. Floats one up, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, Chris, the NBA game is a game of superstition. And even if you aren't superstitious, you still get into the habit of a routine. So what was your pregame routine that you had during your career, something that was there every night with you before a game?
Well, about superstitions, Kev, I had one superstition, and it might sound weird, but it was to not have a superstition. So I'm a guy that can get caught up in routine and things like that. So if I played a great game and I had something to eat, I wouldn't eat the same thing on purpose because I didn't want the superstition to control me. I wanted if for some reason I couldn't have the food, if for some reason I got to the game late, I never wanted that to be in my head. And so my thing was, since early in high school, I tried not to have a superstition. But in saying that, you do have a routine. And my routine as I got older was, before I get to the arena, I'd read the notes of the game and all that good stuff. And I'd just sit in the hot tub with my headphones on. I figured that was the best way to get warm at an older age. And that's really the only thing I can remember relying on before a game. And that was in my older years.
Good story. Good story. Ennis misses. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Beverly the pass to Wells. And the Clippers miss again.
He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second.
On the wing, Brewer. He feeds it to Randall. He dishes it to Lopez. And Brewer kicks to Ennis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, the Lakers are enduring the worst 5-year stretch in the franchise's history. They missed the playoffs in consecutive seasons only once, and that was back in the mid-'70s. Last season, their 4th straight in the lottery.
He misses the free throw. And the Lakers have always considered themselves a championship or bust type of franchise.
Well, that mentality runs up against the reality of their situation. I mean, they seem to have accelerated the process with some draft fortune and free agent signings. And then especially with Magic coming back, you know the magic is back. This upcoming offseason will be a big one for them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Pass to Teodosic. Now, here's Wells. He's covered by Deng. Here's Griffin. Up again. Rebounded by the Lakers. Lopez has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here is Brewer. Takes a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Griffin's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The feed to Wells. Reed a screen. Tries to snap the cold streak. Count it. Good. Wells has got 5 now.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Now, here's Brewer. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Lakers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Taking 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
That free throw, no good. And Luke Walton, the Lakers' 6th head coach in the last 6 seasons, counting interims. I think they're going to be patient with him, though, as he rebuilds.
I hope so. I mean, the fact that he's a familiar face, a SoCal native, and a former Laker helps buy patience from the fans. Also, his deal is guaranteed through 2020. They need to give him a chance.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Here's Teodosic. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gallinari dishes to Griffin. Here's Teodosic. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision. Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Beverly kicks to Griffin. Reed the pass to Teodosic. Fires from deep. And another three for the Clippers.
And Beverly, not a volume playmaker, but he always makes smart decisions with the basketball.
Ennis kicks to Brewer. And here's Ennis, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Dang can't get it to go. Up top, Griffin, covered by Nance. Here's Reed. That shot missing. Nice D from Dang.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time. Oh, that's the goal every trip. Get the good look from close range.
Here's Beverly after the made shot from Tyler Ennis. It's Reed, top of the key. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Griffin. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
That lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting it like he has so far.
The Lakers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Ennis kicks to Lopez. Inside. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Teodosic. To the inside. It's tipped. Lopez with the steal. And now here comes Dang, leading the break. There's the dish to Ennis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Clarkson, he's checked in for Ennis. Nance outside, kicks it to Brewer. Lopez inside, read on him, goes back up, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low. My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And Brewer kicks to Nance. To the wing on the left. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. No good with the triple. Griffin sets the screen for Gallinari. Shoots off the screen. And it's Dang with the rebound. Dang's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. He kicks it to Clarkson. Passes it to Brewer. Feeds it to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Dang up top. Trying his luck deep. Hits it from 3-point range. Dang's got 9.
Yeah, you got to run Dang off that 3-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
Griffin kicks to Gallinari. Read a screen. Back to Griffin. Off the pick. Again, the Clippers.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Now Brewer. Lopez a screen. Brewer pushes to Dang. They set the pick. Nance a screen on Rivers. Dang with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Nance, no good.
Almost every look he gets inside is a good one, but the D hangs in there and makes it a tough one.
You have to give a lot of credit to Austin Rivers for how he has improved since his rookie season.
And one big reason for Rivers earning his spot is his improved efficiency. Had trouble shooting from the mid-range and out early on and worked on that part of his game, which opened up everything else for his skill.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Willie Reed, and DJ's subbed in for Teodosic. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He ended up with 50 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. Yeah, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Oh, yeah. Once he got them on the ropes, he never let them off the hook. It was full-speed energy basketball at its greatest.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by DJ. Clarkson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. Connects from three-point range. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know Clarkson loves to drive, but he's also improving from distance.
Fires for three. And DJ gets it to go on the assist from Gallinari. Gallinari's got 3 assists tonight. The Lakers really having a tough go here. Clarkson kicks to Dang. And there's the pass to Ingram. Dishes it to Clarkson. Lakers working the ball around now. Clock at 6. On the left block. And the Lakers get it back. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Randall's checked in for Los Angeles. Outside Williams. Unloads from 13. The shot's good. 16 points for DeAndre Jordan.
He's just able to shoot over people at a high rate.
But yeah, using his size, that's what I like about his game. He understands where he has the advantage. Then he exploits it.
Now here's Ingram. He has 6. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Ingram's got 8 points.
Ingram operating well off the screen. Very agile for his size.
To the left side wing. Rivers kicks to DJ. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Houston. Clarkson kicks to Randall. There's the pick over Jordan. Good D by Jordan.
Well, he got the room he needed by fading away. Just could not drop it from there.
Pops it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Up in time. Got it off in time, but it's no good. DJ firing on all cylinders for the LA Clippers. He has been a long-range assassin today. With his work that quarter, his total number of threes is up to 7. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Und David Aldridge gibt's wie immer morgen, beziehungsweise eigentlich ja zum letzten Mal morgen, denn ihr wisst ja, morgen nach der zweiten Halbzeit, dann geht's über in die Playoffs-Phase und dann ändert sich die Sendezeit von Let's Play NBA 2K18, dann gibt's das immer nur noch mittwochs und samstags, aber dafür dann zur besten Sendezeit, nämlich um 20 Uhr. Aber morgen, wie gesagt, gibt es dann nochmal die zweite Hälfte. Zu meiner ersten Hälfte, ja, ist wirklich richtig, richtig ordentlich. 25 Punkte ist okay, aber 4 Rebounds und 4 Assists, 1 Steal in der ersten Hälfte. Das ist wirklich aller Ehren wert. Bin ich sehr zufrieden. Wir haben die Lakers auch im Griff. Ich glaube, ich lehne mich nicht zu weit aus dem Fenster, wenn ich sage, dass es in der zweiten Hälfte auch gut gehen wird und wir am Ende das Spiel für uns entscheiden können. Wir haben jetzt ja so 25 Punkte Vorsprung. Das müssen die erstmal wieder aufholen. Also das wird nicht ganz So einfach. Für heute war's das. Wenn euch das Video gefallen hat, dann lasst einen Daumen hoch da. Ihr dürft auch sehr, sehr gerne kommentieren. Und wenn ihr uns noch nicht abonniert habt, dann abonniert uns doch einfach. Vergesst aber nicht, die kleine Glocke neben dem Abonnieren-Button zu drücken, denn nur dann bekommt ihr alles mit, was bei uns im Kanal so abgeht. Und wenn ihr irgendwelche Fragen habt zu NBA, also zu Regeln, wenn ihr irgendwas nicht versteht, warum pfeift der Schiri da jetzt einen Foul oder warum haben jetzt die anderen den Ball, dann fragt in den Kommentaren oder per PN auf Facebook. Wir antworten darauf dann sehr, sehr gerne. Facebook ist ein gutes Stichwort, da könnt ihr auch mal vorbeischauen, facebook.com/dzfmgaming oder hier im Kanalbanner unten rechts, da wo unsere ganzen Partner stehen. Da einfach draufklicken und ein Like da lassen. Ihr bekommt dort News aus der Szene, Tipps und Tricks, Guides und auch immer mal wieder ein Gewinnspiel. Lohnt sich also auf alle Fälle. Und wenn euch NBA 2K18 gefällt, ja, dann schaut mal in die Videobeschreibung. Da findet ihr einen Link, wo ihr das Spiel besonders günstig kaufen könnt. Für heute war es das. Im Abspann könnt ihr jetzt auf die linke Seite des Bildschirms klicken für Tipps aus dem Kanal, auf die rechte Seite für die komplette NBA 2K18 Playlist und in der Mitte, da könnt ihr uns abonnieren. Und ich sage zum letzten Mal Tschüss und macht's gut. Bis morgen.